Hey, what's up, guys? It's Randall from OddsJam, back with you today to do some more positive EV betting. Been out the last few days, been battling this bug that I'm sure you guys can hear. Not COVID, have no idea what it is, but hopefully goes away sooner than later. So apologize for sounding like complete trash, and you have to listen to this, but let's try to find some bets today, see if we can make a little bit of money. We'll start here in Illinois, and I'll switch states here as we go through. So just taking a look here, we'll see what is out there. In the world of college basketball today, Vermont, UMBC, this game goes here in about 14 minutes. 25-cent difference here in the market with. We're getting almost 4.5% of expected value. We can see that, let's see here. Let's take a look and see what some of these other books have. So looks like 68.5 is kind of the number. Under 68's just to the under on a couple of these books. We would be getting 69 at -110. So we'll hop over there. Looks like DraftKings is having issues. Had some issues with them this morning myself as well. Won't talk about that, but let's see if we can find Vermont UMBC under 69 in the first half. If so, we will place that. For those of you that are new to the stream, or this is your first time at least watching me, we're betting smaller amounts, showing you that you can be profitable in doing this. You don't have to have a huge bankroll. So for all the trolls out there wondering, why aren't you betting more? If it's so good, it's because I'm trying to show you that you can make money by betting smaller amounts. So let's just see. I'm not sure what happened here. That one may have already moved. I want to make sure that it is a play before locking it in. Let's look at this and see. Total point 69 -110, so -135 plus 110. Let's just check this real quick. Hold on. -135 plus 110. So -120 fair odds. So it's moved a little bit, I think, since we looked at that. So we're going to pass on that unless it pops back up here. Let's double check and see if it's on here. All right, nothing with Vermont. So we'll pass on that. Take a look here. See what else is out there. North Florida, Florida Gulf Coast, 23-cent difference here in the market with. I do have Kenny's ratings today. We can take a look and see what he has to say about that. Maybe I had to do this the other day too. For some reason, it's not allowing me to search. Give me just a second. We can take a look. Like to look at his ratings whenever I'm looking at these smaller games. So he has North Florida and Florida Gulf Coast basically at a pick 'em. If you look at ESPN, again, none of this stuff is required. This is just stuff I like to do. So North Florida -2. So we're getting North Florida plus 150. So very solid bet here for a variety of reasons. It's obviously plus EV. So go ahead and we'll lock that in. 20 on North Florida money line plus 150. So we'll place that. We've placed it. We'll put it in our bet tracker. Bet tracker, for those of you who don't track your bets, or if you do not have a OddsJam subscription, this bet tracker is totally free. You do not have to have a paid subscription to use it. And the best thing about it, it grades your bets for you. So when this game is over, sometime tonight, this bet will be automatically graded, which is super nice. So again, if you don't have the bet tracker, check that out on OddsJam. It's totally free to use. Let's see here. Evansville and Valpo. Looks like we've got some value there. Kenny makes that basically a 3-point game. Does this game go? Let's see. This game goes at 1 p.m. The +3 has some value as well. We can just take a look and see. This one's probably going to move super, super quick. Let's see. Picking up +158. I mean, 10% of expected value. I think we have to take a chance on that. Ton of EV there. Again, another home dog. Love home dogs in college basketball. Some of the best bets in my opinion. And yeah, it's already moved +120. So late to the party on that one. That one should go off of the screen here in just a second. Wake Forest -2.5 against Notre Dame. Looks like it has a little bit of value just outside the 15 to 25 cent difference there. And the market width, if you're not sure what I'm talking about for market width, I'm basically subtracting the favorite here. I'm subtracting the underdog from the favorite. So 136 minus 110 gives me a difference of 26 cents. If I have 2 that are negative, so like right here, -103, -119, that would be 22 cents. I'm just adding the ones in the 10s column there. So that would be how you would determine the market width there. Let's see here. Coyotes +170 seems to have a little bit of value. We can see. We'll just compare some of these other books. We can see what other books have, if this is just an outlier or if most of the books agree. So it looks like most books are offering somewhere around +150, +145 on Fox Bet, +160. So Coyotes look like they have a little bit of value if you wanted to jump on that. We'll stay in New Jersey here. Army and American. We can take a look at this game. We can see, again, another smaller market game. So I like to just look at these ratings here from Kenny White, former odds maker, see what he makes that line. Oh, well, actually, let me search it in there that time. Let's see here. So Army -4 according to ESPN, but we are getting +155, 22 cent difference in the market there. So I'm going to go ahead and bet that +155. So we'll throw 20 on that as well. So we've got 2 underdogs that we've bet. Ton of value here on both of these. Basically toss-ups when you're looking at some of the ratings that I was looking at there. So like that a lot. Howard and Morgan State, first half here. Just continuing to look. We already bet North Florida. Southern Utah and Montana State. Looks like a little bit of value there on Montana State. Little story there about Southern Utah. My boy Steve's probably watching this stream with a Dr. Pepper in one hand and a cigarette in the other. But Southern Utah was a bet we had many years ago when we started betting, and Yeah, that was a brutal 1-9 day. I remember many years ago. Good story with that. Had a day of sports betting at the local bar that turned south very quickly with him and another guy. So let's see here. Looks like Charleston Southern has a little bit of value against South Carolina Upstate. So we can take a look at that game just to see. Oh, hold on. Charleston Southern. Oh, shit. All right. That's not working, so I'm not going to spend forever on that. Not sure what's going on there. Let's see. Continuing to scroll through here. Let's refresh the page again and see if we get anything else. Looks like TCU, money coming in on TCU. TCU has always been on my do not bet list. Absolutely hate those clowns. But plus EV play nonetheless, plus 11.5. You could have got 12.5 earlier. So money is definitely coming in on TCU. This morning, I personally liked Baylor a little bit in that game, but looks like the value is on TCU. Utah Valley and Dixie State. We can take a look at that game. Another smaller market game for those of you that have those sports books. Looks like Kenny makes it about 6 points for the spread there. Davidson and SLU. Let's take a look at that one. I could actually see that one being a little bit high scoring. Let's see what Kenny has to say. He makes it 149. And it is 141.5. So do like that. Let's go ahead and bet that over 141.5. So throw 20 on that one. We'll place that bet. We'll hop back over here and we'll add that to our bet tracker. Think that that's a solid bet there. So over 141.5. Michigan State, Illinois. Can't bet that game here in Illinois, but I can take a look for those of you that can. It's going off here in about 3 minutes, I believe. So he makes it 141. So 137 looks like it's the value there. So take that for what it's worth. I'm gonna hop back over here to Illinois briefly. Just to see, it looks like Ohio State, Iowa has some value on the over. If you have 888 Sport, Sugar House, or Twin Spires. Let's see. So we already bet that over. First half money line, Arkansas State, UT Arlington. Kenny doesn't have first half, but we can at least see. Looks like Arlington is the home team there and favored. A little bit of plus value on Arkansas State. Winnipeg and the Oilers under 6 appears to have a little bit of value. Canisius and Niagara. Some plus money on DraftKings and PointsBet. We can take a look at that. Looks like Canisius by 2, according to Kenny. Looks like basically a pick 'em. That game goes here very, very shortly. 16-cent difference there in the market with, but little lower expected value, but Kenny likes it. ESPN says it's a pick 'em, so it is plus EV, just a little bit lower value. So we'll go ahead and bet that. We'll see if that one moves against us. If it does, we may look at cashing out there, but we'll bet the Griffins from Canisius. So place that bet. We'll hop back over here to another state here in just a second. Try to get some higher expected value. Looks like most of the value here is a little bit lower. North Texas UAB. You can take a look at that one and see. Looks like basically a pick 'em according to Kenny. Looks like UAB by 6 according to ESPN. A little bit of value, plus 160 on North Texas again. Smaller expected value, so maybe that's one you pass on. All right, let's go ahead and change states, and then I'm going to probably wrap this live stream up just about out of water and having a hard time talking. So, Charleston Southern, we looked at that one a little bit. Wagner Central Connecticut, we can take a look at that over on WinBet. I know Wagner is the top team in the NEC. Looks like Kenny makes that about 14.5. ESPN makes it about 23. So take that for what it's worth. We can take a look and see, though, what these other books make this line. Again, most of these books are around 15.5. So maybe a little bit of value here on WinBet. Central Connecticut plus 16. It's minus 133 on FoxBet. So definitely some value on Central Connecticut in comparison to the OddsJam Perfect Line, as well as some of these other sports books. So might be worth jumping on that one. Oh, let's see here. Let's see if we can find anything else. Like to bet a couple more, but may not have the chance to. Mercer, Western Carolina, 20-cent difference, 3.3%, minus 5.5. We can take a look at that and see. Again, another smaller market game. See what Kenny makes it. Kenny makes it 8. Looks like ESPN makes it about 3. So maybe right on the number, but what the heck? It's plus EV. It has some value. And that's what we're looking to do, is make profitable bets, right? So we'll throw 20 on that one as well. We'll add Mercer, if I can find it. Where in the hell did it go? Shit. There it is. There it is. Mercer minus 5.5. Bet that on FanDuel. Threw 20 on that. So we save that. And we can continue looking here. George Washington plus 2.5 versus Rhode Island. Take a look and just see what Kenny expects for that game, at least long term. Looks like George Washington's the home team. So maybe a nice little home dog play there. Let's see, plus 2.5. Let's take a look and see what these other books have. Looks like most of the other books are at 1.5, at least for the books with a line. Would like to see a couple more books and see where they're at on that one, just to be able to bet that one. Charleston and Towson under 69.5. Again, just being on here, I mean, you can see how quickly these plays pop up. I mean, these are juiced to the under here on 69. We're picking up 69.5 minus 110. So, I mean, you can just see how quickly these move, and then also how frequently they pop up. So just, being on here, refreshing the page, get you all the value that you need. So under 69.5 minus 110. We'll just double check that. 25-cent difference there in the market with almost 5.5% of expected value in that one. So we'll lock that in. So we've placed that bet. Find DraftKings here. Should start to see some live bets populating the screen here in just a second. Virginia Tech, North Carolina. I saw that on a book that I could bet under 146.5, 22-cent difference in the market with. Let's take a look and see. Kenny makes it 151, so probably shy away from that one. Again, take those ratings for what they're worth. Don't have to follow them at all. Just something that I like to look at times. Elon and Drexel, 6% here. Looks like it's on the over though. Okay, I was seeing DraftKings, so I was thinking we might have a play there, but it's on the other side, so have to pass on that. Don't have those other books here in Illinois, but not for long. Should be getting BetMGM around March 5th whenever they drop the in-person registration. So that's exciting that is on the horizon for us. Marshall and Charlotte. Saw this one earlier. I think these two teams, for the most part, get up and down the court pretty quickly. Score a lot of points, pretty high scoring. We can see what Kenny makes this one. So he makes it 149. So, about spot on there as far as the total goes. Let's see if we can find that real quick. Again, Marshall over 68.5. We'll see if we can bet that. All right, there we go. So over 68.5 minus 115, almost 3.5%. So go ahead and we'll bet that one as well. We'll add that to our bet tracker. Maybe change the book to DraftKings. So we've bet that. All right. So we can refresh the page again. Georgia and Ole Miss. Looks like Georgia on the money line, plus 127, has some value. This might be worth a look. Georgia home dog here against Mississippi. I think they're at home. Maybe not. Looked at this game earlier. Yeah, they are at home, so maybe worth looking at. Looks like Baylor's off to a hot start against TCU. Baylor coming into that game a little pissed off after losing the other night on the road at Texas Tech. Let's see here. Cannot bet on any of these books. At the top, at least, let's hop back over here to Illinois just briefly, and then probably going to call it a day. We already bet this under. Howard and Morgan State. Looks like a 31-cent difference. We can see Kenny makes that total 161.5. So somewhere around 80 first half points, maybe, give or take. I don't know. Small market game, local rec league, whatever you want to call it. Looks like Portland Pepperdine under 148.5. We can check that and see. So yeah, Kenny makes that 157. Looks like the value is on the under. That game's still a little ways away, so may hold off on that one and just see where that goes. These lines are constantly moving, so just something to be aware of, that these can move against you. I try to lock them in as close to game time as I can, unless they're just, really, really, really good bets. UT Martin Murray State under 141.5. Kenny makes it 138. So getting about 3% there. We can see what the other books make this. We're getting under 140.5. Is that right? Yeah, looks like that one's off the board now. All right, over here to New Jersey real quick. Just see if it's on there. Under 141.5. So yeah, it actually already moved on FanDuel. So we'll have to pass on that. Citadel, East Tennessee State over 153.5. Citadel is definitely a very, very high scoring team. Kenny makes that right at 154. Looks like almost 3% of expected value there. You can take a look and see. Wonder why it's doing that. Let's see if we can search that instead. Would like to be able to compare some books. All right, for some reason that is not showing up, so no big deal there. 31% here, Connecticut and Xavier. This game's actually underway. This should be showing up live. Furman and Wofford. Furman plus 132. We can just see if we can place a live bet. Furman plus 124. Jesus. 10-0 right out of the gate. Thanks for playing. Let's see here. Yeah, this is actually live. This should update. Yeah, it's showing a start time of 11:07. So it's only, oh no, it's 11:12 now. Not sure what's going on there. We'll have to have them look into that and see what the issue is there. Now it looks like it's corrected itself, at least on my end here in Illinois. You can see we've placed just about all of these bets that we possibly can. Marshall placed that. South Florida, Tulsa minus 156. Can we bet that? Minus 148. Let's see if that's still a play. If so, we'll bet it. Minus 156. And we're picking up minus 146 or minus 148. So, heck, we'll throw 20 on that. These live odds, $9 a day if you are interested in those. So we just bet a live bet. We can change these odds. We got minus 148 and we bet 20 on it. So we'll go ahead and save that. These live odds, $9 a day. They'll be blurred out on your end. You can click those and get access to them. Place live profitable bets all throughout the day. As you can see, we placed quite a few bets here this morning while we were on this stream. I think we're going to have to hit this one here, this Citadel East Tennessee State. It's definitely moving towards the over just based on what we just saw the last time I looked. So let me find that. Oh my God. There we go. Come on. Working with dial-up internet here. Holy hell. What is that? payout NAN. Is that good? Bad? All right. Maybe it's not meant to be to bet this over on Citadel. What in the heck is going on? All right. Let's see here. And now it's gone. It's not on here anymore. So we'll pass on that. Minnesota Northwestern looks like another play. Looks like Tulsa's minus 130 on DraftKings. What was I looking at? Minnesota Northwestern. Can't bet that, but I can at least take a look for you. He makes it 139. Looks like it's 134.5. So the over has a little bit of value on FanDuel. Again, I can't bet this, being located in Illinois, but might be something you can bet. Furman minus 130 on DraftKings. I'm going to scrap that because I don't know if it's still plus EV. So Furman minus 130. We'll throw 15 on that. See if we can get a live bet in to show you how easy it is to bet these. It can definitely be frustrating, but you can get some of these bets in. And just like that, we got Furman minus 130. So we'll hop over here. We'll add that to our bet tracker. We threw 15 on that so we can save it. We'll do one last refresh. Valpo minus a half, 32-cent difference there in the market width, so a little bit out of sorts there. So main page, looks like we've got $175 in pending bets. All of these bets will show up in our bet tracker, and the closing line value is showing up as well. You can see lots of green. We're beating the closing line on all of these, so that's awesome. Hopefully it stays that way. Really quickly, you can see up here at the top, get paid to promote OddsJam, join the OddsJam partner program, become a partner. So if you're interested in this, you tell your friends about OddsJam. Not sure. Let's see if that will work here. Let's try it again. Anyway, if you're interested in partnering with OddsJam, you can click that link on the top of the page. I'll go and double check, make sure it's working. If not, there is a link below in the description. Be sure to click that. Like I said, you share that. Anybody who signs up using your link, you get 20% of the revenue for their subscription. As always, be sure to sign up for all the sports books in your state. Click those links below. Take advantage of those sign-up offers. We've got an NHL picks video up for today, some college basketball picks videos up for today. So check those out. As always, if you have any questions, you can email me, Randall@oddsjam.com, or you can DM me on Twitter @RandallKBets. I'll put that up here, there at the bottom. So reach out to me. Any questions you have, I'm more than happy to help you out. And I will probably be back tomorrow morning to do some more live betting. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later.